So it's still going, sun blows over, some more comes in off the coast. That's a big thick fresh one. This is stratospheric aerosol injection across the sun as usual. Another big fresh one there. One right above my head. Some more there. Out there. This is what stratospheric aerosol injection looks like. If you're new to this, start looking up in the sky a lot more. Also, if you're new to this, go back through my previous videos, look for the ones that say caught in action, and you'll see them spraying. So they don't hide this. Check my last video, I'll put the links in. They openly discuss it, they're proud of it. Spraying poison into the air, which is getting into our water, it's getting into our food, it's getting into our bodies. My barium was through the roof, okay? My homeopath clinician guy, he reckons the only reason you could be that high is if it's everywhere through the environment. So that's where it is. It's in our water, it's in our food. They spray it over water catchment areas. You've seen anyone who was there today when I pointed over to the hills, and you've seen how the haze just gathers up there. That's where our water catchment is in Mundaring. There's a haze over that. It's in our water. They don't test for barium and strontium and stuff like that, the Water Corp, when they're serving up our water. Yeah, so those hills that you see that are just covered in a permanent haze, that's highly flammable oxides. And what's going to happen is, just like the Paradise fires in California, if you're not across that, look it up on YouTube. A Plain Truth channel, A Plain Truth. He's been covering it extremely well in extreme detail. He's been down there on the ground where it happened. He's done about 65 episodes on it. They use direct energy weapons to get the fires going, and then these oxides just burn in a different way that hasn't been seen before. Until you've seen it, you just can't understand it. Cars that have got glass and tyres are just gone. The tyres are gone off the car. They put compounds in those tyres to melt those tyres off. You're looking at 2,500 Celsius. You know, glass's melting point is 1,600 Celsius. You know, the average forest fire burns at about 900. So how is it doing this? How is it some houses, the bricks aren't even there anymore? Bricks are kilned at fucking 5,000 Fahrenheit. So how is it that the bricks aren't even there anymore on the houses? These fires are not like normal. It's part of their agenda. They're trying to push everyone into what's called resilient cities or smart cities. And what these cities will be is just massive 5G grids where everyone is tracked on facial recognition. You see the new ID that's coming out now that everyone's got to get? That's for the facial recognition software. They're going to track us like ants on a live grid like they do in China. They can track up to 1 billion people at once on a live grid. And that's all we're going to be, is little ants being tracked. So what you'll see, if not this summer but next summer, is all the hills, Roleystone, Kalamunda, Mundaring, down, you know, all the way through that whole hillside over the back there, all the way up Gidgegan, up 2J, all the way up that side, York. All those hills are going to burn in the next couple of years, mark my words. So, you know, as time goes on and you start doing your own research, you'll see that this stuff's very much real. It's a different world we live in, and some people have got some stuff to answer to. That's all I can say. Take it easy, guys.